Hi, and welcome to Antique Quest, another episode of Harris & Sons Auctions. First of all, I have to apologize that we haven't gotten any videos out for all our most recent auctions. And please remember, if this is how you get notified of our sales, we do have one once a month, whether we do a video or not. We just don't have a lot of time to get these done. Today, however, I did want to get around and show you, because there's a lot of artwork and there's a lot of different sizes. It's just nice to be able to see the size. So as soon as I'm done here, I'm just going to take you for a quick walk around to give you an idea of the sizes of the items in the sale. But I do want to let you know about a tag sale we have coming up, which is going to be November 4th in the Hansport area. And what this is basically, think of it like a garage sale. So prices are already set. Everything's marked. The doors will open at 9 o'clock and you'll be able to come in and buy whatever it is you want. There is a beautiful 2005 Harley Davidson in there with a trailer that tows behind it, and then all of that in a larger trailer that tows the whole thing, all with custom paint, all the same. Beautiful condition. Watch for that. It's going to come up on our auction site. We'll have some pictures up on there as soon as our auction ends this Thursday, which is the auction I'm about to show you. So it's full of big gasoline signs. We have really big SO, Shell, BA, Super Test, lots of gas and oil memorabilia along that line with signs, double parking meter, lots of smalls, lots of great quality tools. I'm going to go tomorrow and get a lot of photographs of those. And we're talking about big rolling tool cabinets, all high quality, great condition stuff. There'll be some folk art in there. I saw some paintings, some of the large yard type whirligigs, the big modern metal ones that do all sorts of things. So keep your eyes open. Check on our website, www.harrisandsonsauctions.com, and we will have some photographs up fairly soon for that sale, and it's going to be November 4th. And you do want to be there. The things were just too big to bring back here to have for an auction, so it was easier just to have a tag sale right there. So there will be Visa, debit, cash, of course, and yeah, easy peasy. So let's go have a look at all the stuff we have for this sale, which ends this Thursday at 9 o'clock Atlantic time, which is 8 o'clock in Ontario Eastern time. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we're just going to start with the main table here, and we've got some really strong sunshine coming up. Got a nice little wooden pail. Look at the size of this mortar and pestle, though. Really early one. Look at the nice wear from usage. Just a nice early treen piece. Here's a nice West Coast. Let me see if I can get this the right way up for you. West Coast bowl. Nice chisel marks on the back. Just a nice center bowl. Some more West Coast native items. A nice early honest crooked knife. Sorry, I'm looking at it and trying to get it in the picture for you. And it does have some initials on it. JTP. And some nice checkered decoration. Some nice Navajo rugs. This is a really early one. Great little butter print here. Some decorated walrus tusk, scrimshaw, and this one's sort of a ink or marker decorated one, both by R. Byrne. Beautiful big transferware platter with the drain here, meat platter. That's one for your turkey at Christmas. A nice lot of early brass and copperware, little tea caddy there. Beautiful Lalique vase, and hopefully you can see this. It's got these beautiful, I don't know if they're, what they are, pigeons, turkeys, maybe turkeys, little birds on there, but a nice shape, beautiful condition, and a nice lot of early apothecary bottles, and a nice art pottery plate here by a well-known art potter. We have this here. This is really interesting. This was cap given to me by a lady who, it was her grandfather's, and it says NHB number 4 Fire Patrol, and she tells me, and it's got fire department buttons on the side, that he actually worked on the fireboats in Halifax Harbor, and she was hoping to find a picture of him with the hat on, but she couldn't locate it, unfortunately. A nice early 1940s microphone here, top of the lounge kind of thing. Some nice railroad memorabilia, CNR lanterns, an interesting bell here. Let's see if I can. Oh, I bet that was loud on there. Nice boxing bell. A nice early gollywog here, brass bank. Some telegraph keys. And up here we have a beautiful telescope with some nice sailor rope work here on it. It's a one draw with the leather still on it. Some more Native American items. This basket is super fine, beautifully made. Look at the way the lid is, and inside it even has an additional little pin basket that's attached there. Nice little sewing basket there. But look at the detail in the lid. I mean, sorry, I'm shaking a little bit here. Beautiful. And this is probably the best piece in the sale, I would say. It's carved in moose antler, and it's giving me focus trouble because it wants to. Let me see if I can take that off. Okay, there we go. There we go. So the detail on this is absolutely incredible, and each one of the points ends in a, if I can get that in focus, ends in a salmon head. Every one of them. Just incredible. I wish this camera went closer for you. And surprisingly, not signed. Couldn't find a signature anywhere on it. Now perhaps these salmon heads at the end, you know, for salmon or something like that, might be an indication of who did it. All right, and we've got a nice early Micmac basket here, and signed as well on the bentwood handle there. I'm going to turn my autofocus back on. I think I'm learning how to use this. There's a really neat paper mache Santa Claus with Lownies. So it's an advertising piece, a very early piece, and in great condition, especially for paper mache, which just doesn't last very well. An interesting railroad gavel, which was a presentation piece, and so it has some history on there. Nice little lot of CNR locks and lighters and badges and things. A couple early skeleton keys that came with the tag of the history with them. A very early brass candle sconce. There's a top hat back there. I don't think you're going to be able to see it though. Beautiful beaver top hat made in Halifax. Nice little rookwood vase. These are all in the showcase, which is why it's a little tricky to photograph them. And here we have a wonderful Harold Cromwell. And it's signed, and the little squirrel saying, "Don't drink all that water," to the horse. On wood panel, a little hole in the top where people have hung it. But a great, we always love to get Harold Cromwell pieces, so they're only going to go up in value, folks. A beautiful basket here. Now I did have one, we put it down as a Mi'kmaq basket, but we did have a person email us and say that it wasn't exactly Mi'kmaq. It was another particular tribe, which I don't remember off the top of my head, which is pretty bad. But it's got the decoration on the top and the beautiful bird and the quill work on the side. Okay, we're going to spin around here. We've got lots of McCaskills, and quite large ones too. Apple Blossom. We have this huge embossed copper train piece here for the Canadian Pacific Railway. Just beautifully detailed. Quite a large, heavy piece, so I think we have that marked as pickup only. Some larger size Heike Wagners, which are always fun. Really colorful. Just puts a smile on people's faces. This little frog trying to get away. He's still smiling though. And we've got some interesting artwork down here. We've got some African shields here, and this larger one is particularly nice early one, and the smaller one is a later one, but all done in leather hide. A Brooms sign from St. John, New Brunswick, made out of a shipping crate, no doubt. We've got this wonderful early Nova Scotia barber's pole.
This is a flat one that would go on the wall. I don't know how good this is going to show up, but it's got a great surface on it. You know, beautiful. The gold might have been redone at one point, but I believe the rest of this is all original paint. And it's sort of whitewashed on the back, which is what they would have done, as you can see. But it does have some issues on the back where it was against a wall, but nothing structurally compromising it at all. That's just a piece out of the back. It's good. Everything's good and solid. We got a nice little folk art painting up there, winter scene, and some interesting other artwork. This is a sort of a collage of paper and watercolor, a little mixed media. Let's see, where else do I want to go? I have a large snakeskin bag, a map of the world, and the gold gilt. Santa Claus, everybody needs a vintage Santa Claus for this time of year. Early road map, would have been in a gas station, 1923. And this is another arbor. This is a swordfish bill that he has decorated, ink decorated again. Beautiful jeweler's scale here, apothecary scale, in really good condition, this one. And it's a nice little bit of a smaller size, and it comes with all sorts of attachments and scales and whatnot. Can't do that one-handed. There we go, slippery table. Nice early ship's lantern that's wired for the wall. And let's see, we'll just show you some of these paintings down here. That's a reverse on glass, another Local Valley one. You'll have to check online for the names. I can't remember all these as I'm going along, but beautiful colors in that one. I like this ship's one too, and that's a Ron Neat. And over here we have a couple Jeff Butlers. Now this is a really interesting one, and that's a numbered print, 7 of 20. But this is an original Jeff Butler, and this one also comes with the book down here, so this is included. And that particular painting is right here. Let me just get this out for you. That particular painting is right here, and it's Reverend Payne decided he'd better talk to John about it, and you get the whole story here. But that is the original Jeff Butler painting there, and it comes with his book. All right, and then we've got a nice early oil on canvas here. Nice Victorian scene in a big gilt frame. But this one, I don't think it's going to show up very well. This is fantastic, and in a gorgeous frame. Really nice early painting. And this one is by W. Parker Morse, and it's marked over here, Brittany, 1885. It's just got a young guy fishing with his can of worms. But again, nice early oil on canvas, and a beautiful gilt frame. The frame's in exceptional condition. We have here a nice watercolor of a ship. Again, pretty good size. I'll stand back in a minute and show you, give you a size comparisons. Nice Inuit print there. And we have here a Jerry Spicer. He was a local artist again. A nice interesting work, probably, I'm not sure if that one, yeah, 1970, I was going to say 70s. And then we have some Inuit works here, and I believe it's the one down in the bottom comes with the booklet that has that particular image shown in it. It actually also has a picture of this image in it, but we could only give the book with one of the two. So nice little Japanese woodblock print, signed. A wonderful Victorian, early Victorian lithograph of a monkey. Just a great look on this guy. And up here we have the Cluny Mahar original, in excellent condition and a good size again. Nice scene there. And we have a whole collection of Heike Wagners. Something for everybody, whether it's the cat trying to, not too happy with the dog here. Playing with the balls on the trees, and like almost like a peaceful kingdom over here. And there's all sorts of them, probably show up better online. You can have a look at all those. And there's a Coca-Cola Santa Claus there on a wood panel. Another Heiko over here. And this, I can't remember the name of this artist, but this was a fairly expensive piece in its time. Janice Leonard. Yeah, valued at $1,050 in the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia. So I must admit, though, I've never heard of that artist. Sorry, I'm not pointing where I'm looking. And we've got another collection of Heiko Wagner's. Beautiful old whalebone here, and it's got the nice moss growing on it. I'll try and get out of the way of the light here. And a whalebone carving, Inuit whalebone carving. A Ransford Noggler, great big goofy looking bird. Let me go around here too. Get his feet where he's signed it down here, and dated 2013. And the wings do remove for shipping, so that will help a bit, but I'm not sure that the neck does, so the bill would be a little tough to pack, but not too bad. Got some nice early mirrors here. A nice print of Annapolis Royal, nice early Bartlett. Nice early golfing print up here. Just trying to give you an idea. There's a beautiful, again, early watercolor. Really well painted. It's only initialed EM. And then we have this nice folk art painting over here, and this is a nice early one with the habitat outside the cabin and the canoe and somebody walking out on the ice there. But it does have issues all around the outside because this was on canvas. You can see where the paint's come off, chipped off the canvas, but it's almost all right around the edges. So. And a whole bunch of woodenware here, various collections of butter presses and 2-pound butter molds, some more Mi'kmaq baskets, big lots of postcards that we just didn't have time to look through all those. Some Bob Dylan posters down there, more baskets, a very early vacuum, another colorful piece of artwork there if that's your colors in green and yellow. And we've got the great Gordon Eisner Stores Halifax sign, and it even had this attached to it, which is a clothes brush there that they put through a hole that was in the sign, so that goes with it as well. And let me just go over here so I can stand back and give you an idea of the size of all those paintings we just looked at. So, and if it helps you at all, that's a fairly large OG clock in the corner, the one's leaning against. So it'll give you an idea of the sizes. That's quite a big early canvas there. Just to give you a rough idea, folks? It's quite a large one of the map as well, and as are those. Okay, and then we also have the weird and the wonderful. Big sort of goofus looking carved wooden horse here. And these, I'm really not 100% sure what these are, but my goodness, that is a monstrous horn there. Bad lighting again here. Let me get over here. It's got to be a big water buffalo horn that they've carved completely. Carved all this woodwork, some brass banding on there. The only thing we can find is this hole here, not one here. So we believe it's a kind of a horn that they would make the noise in there and it would just come out the big horn at the end. Not 100% sure. If anybody knows, you let me know. But they're sold in the 2 big ones in a pair and then the 2 smaller ones in a pair. Interesting stuff. Some really early Japanese, I would say, maybe Chinese. Oh, they're not going to show up at all. Tiger paintings, but they are signed. Let's see if I can get a better picture of these. And they're a matched pair there. Very well painted. Oh, we have these Native American leather ponchos, I guess you would call them, that have all tool work design in them. One for a lady, one for a man. It's really high quality. and all the back is done as well. Probably, you know, New Mexican or Mexican, I would say. Not 100% sure on those. Nice Cedar Creek dulcimer here with all sorts of instructions to learn how to play it. Swing over here. More baskets. Little goose decoy there. Look at the size of this basket, though. This basket, and it's in fantastic condition too. All right, we have a June Olson 1984 painting. That was the round barn that was here down in Granville, and they've moved it over to the South Shore now, but that was the original round barn here. And a Tom Forrestal numbered print here. Beautiful scene looking over at the bay. Sterling candlesticks. A pair of nice Art Deco slip shade wall sconces. Siding scope. A big book of postcards. And another collection of postcards that came in this little box. So we just left them there. It's probably a caddy for your remotes. Little miner's lantern. And we'll jump over here. Lots of cardboard in the way. This console table. Oriental Asian design. Really nice little console table. What we believe to be a scroll case. Possibly a map case, but Japanese anyway. And folds out to hold scrolls and that sort of thing, and then rolls up. This incredible pottery piece that we were interested to get here, and we did notice later that it has had a repair around the neck, so we wrote that in there just so you know. But it was quite a stunning piece of pottery, but it has been repaired. And a collection of arrowheads. Now these, I've been asked by a couple guys what I know about them, and I'm afraid I know nothing about these because they came to us just like this, and the fella that found them just like this. So they were already mounted in the case, so unfortunately we don't have any history behind them. But they're it's a nice, interesting collection in the glass case there. We didn't want to take it apart and pull them out because they're all obviously mounted so they don't fall out. Now over here, again, doubt you're going to see these, better online, but one fellow out here was leaving and heading back to Toronto, and he had all these bronze Buddhas and deities and whatnot, so we just put them in lots for him. And I don't know how much you'll see over here, but we have some probably Mexican masks, heads there made out of stone, we believe. Some inlaid boxes, a nice early Mickey Mouse. We have a little collection of toys that came out of the one house that we decided to put in here as well. Some Tonkas, a Zetor, I think it is, Zenor. Little tin tractor that has changing gears and whatnot. I'm trying to get around these oil lamps that are actually going to be in our New Year's sale. So a few more cars here. And a little train back there. But you know, we got these things will be coming in the New Year's sale. Beautiful Aladdin Alicite lamp in absolutely mint condition. Show you some of those while you're here. Okay, oh, we have more over here. Forgot about this stuff. This is absolutely an incredibly detailed carved little ivory Buddha there. A beautiful cigarette case. And that is the umbilical fetish. Now I'm going to get that out because this is the only time we've ever had this, and it may be the only one I ever see. Well, let's have a look at it under the light here. So, just an incredible piece with all this beadwork and detail, and look at the age of it. It's got these little metal tinglers, and little beads right here. I don't know if you can see that, but you see here where it's stitched. Now I'm going to tell you the story I heard from these, and that they would have originally put the umbilical cord into one of these, and they were to hold on to this their whole life as a good luck piece. Now I have heard that later they did make these for tourist trade, where they didn't have the umbilical cord sewn in, but made basically the same thing. I can't tell you if it's in there or not in there. I have no idea. I just know it's an incredible little piece, beautifully made, lots of detail and lots of good color of age on the bottom of it. So you decide on that one. Came with a great collection of things. We've got some beautiful Dykman pieces here, a little Snow on the Mountain glaze, as I'm told, all signed, of course. And down below we have various lots of these early, and by early I mean, you know, anywhere 40s, 50s with this polychrome paint like that. West Coast native painted and designed pieces. The focus just won't help me out here today. Alright, some totems, some of them with their wings were off. We just found them in a whole collection in the house. Some beaded moccasins with some nice beadwork. That's the movie poster. We're not going to dig that out now. And more beaded moccasins. Okay, so I don't think I missed anything there. Go online. You can link off our website, www.harrisandsonsauctions.com, and it'll take you to the high bid site where you can see all these things, and we put detailed photographs on there as well for everybody. Don't forget about the tag sale, November 4th, especially if you're into gasoline signs, memorabilia, large pieces, and a Harley Davidson that you can't beat, especially if you want to hook it to a motorhome and head to Florida. You can pull the trailer with it in there and everything. Now, the other thing is, if anybody has anything, the next sale we're going to have after that tag sale won't be until our special New Year's sale. So we won't have anything in December or the remainder of November. So if you do have anything that's really good quality, that's our top sale of the year, whether it's jewelry, artwork, folk art, you know, Cromwell's, Maud Lewis, these sorts of things, any kind of good gold and silver jewelry, known pieces of decorative arts, that sort of thing, and you want to sell it, then just get in touch with us and we'll tell you what all the terms are, and it's fairly straightforward, and we'll get it out there and put it to a worldwide audience for you. So thanks very much for watching. Sorry again that we don't get a chance to get these done all the time. Hopefully we will get one for the New Year's sale, and it's we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a great sale. So thanks very much. You have a great day. All the best. Bye-bye.